All right, we are here today. Disrupt Education, Dasierra.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh my gosh. So we'll start out. What are you about? What are you doing? What are you doing these days?
These days, I am entering into the fashion world, find new ways and discover new looks and discover the new patterns that are out and the new trends, and basically coming up with my own trend and basically italicizing my look and, you know, making it my own, so I can have a trend and so people can follow my trend. So that's what I've been doing for the last couple of years, and I've entered into being a fashion stylist. I love clothes, I love shoes, I love handbags, but I also like to style other people.
Yeah.
So my work is just not about me, it's about helping others feel comfortable, bringing them out of their comfort zone, and making them feel like their old self when they were younger, for the older people. And for the younger people, giving them a new look. Basically, you don't have to show so much to be beautiful, or you don't have to show skin, or you don't have to show certain parts to feel sexy. You can be classy also. And so that's what I'm about. I'm about being classy, and I'm about giving people another emotion, a good emotion about themselves.
So that's Da Styles.
Yes, that is Da Styles.
Awesome. How would they find you? Like, are you on social? Where you
Yes, I am on social media. I have a Facebook page. It's called Da Styles. And I do have an Instagram, but my Instagram for my business is under construction right now. So I do just use my regular Instagram, which is _Dasierra. And then my brand is called Fabric Mecca Brand. I came up with that brand. Me and my brother and my mom, we were sitting at the table, and I'm always thinking of stuff that is big. So, you know, I love clothes, so that's how fabric came, and then Mecca means big. So it was very simple. It wasn't anything too deep. It wasn't anything, you know, but that's where it came from, and I love it.
So let's go into your education then. So back in the day, you were in high school, you jumped into college for a minute, and then you got in, and there was something in you that said, no, I need to go this route. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I graduated in 2014. I'm not trying to make you feel old.
No, I'm old.
But yes, I graduated in 2014, and after I graduated, I went to Lincoln College in Lincoln, Illinois. I did 2 years, so I got my associate's degree, and then I took a break. I actually graduated, I'm sorry, I graduated, and then I went off to Greenville College. Sometimes you need breaks. To figure out what it is you want to do, to figure out who are you. And that was really what my break consists of. A lot of people know me. The people who do know me, they know that I'm very spiritual and I'm in church. So I took a break to figure out what is it that I needed to do, what was my purpose as far as when it came to ministry. And I knew that within my purpose, what I really wanted to do as a career would flow into that. So that was what my break consists of. But I am happy to announce that I am going back to school in August.
All right.
I will be attending Lincoln College again to get my bachelor's degree in business management, because I feel that running a business, you do need some type of business degree. And what people don't tell you is you're nothing without a piece of paper. Regardless of what you do, what you accomplish, if you don't have a piece of paper, it means nothing. So that's what I'm doing. I wasn't the best in high school. I was a C average student. I'm not ashamed to say it. I did not take advantage of the opportunities that were given. But I am grateful to look back to see how far I've come, to basically still have some knowledge from high school that is keeping me humbled and keeping me grounded and keeping me moving.
How do you track that? How do you track, like, see where you come from now? Because you were in business and you were in college. How do you keep track of that?
It's funny because I keep track of it by my failures.
That's awesome.
Where I lack in, the different places. Now that I lack in, I'm like, whoa, I had that same experience in high school. And I remember the time when, or, you know, or even just, that's how I keep track of a lot of things. I keep up with my failures.
You fail forward. That's
I
great.
definitely do. I keep up with the things that go wrong.
So going back into your business then, when you started it and then you figured out, okay, I need to manage this better, you're going back to school. What kind of things else did you learn in your business? What kind of things that you may not be able to be taught in a classroom that is like, oh my gosh, I had no idea?
People.
Yeah?
Having your own business is very hard. And you have people who are going to take advantage of you because of the relationship that they have with you, or if they know you through someone else. And sometimes having a business, it's hard to stand your ground when you know people and when you have a relationship with them. So that is one thing that that is the most frustrating thing. That is the most hardest thing, because you're like, you're my friend,
Yeah.
But once you get older and you get wiser, business is business at the end of the day. And if you come to me wanting my services, then you should know that this is my passion and this is something that I love. So into me so I can become greater and give you what you need.
Right, that's great. Let's go way back to when I was older. Younger, I should say, now male, 2014. Let's go back then into high school. And you mentioned you were a C student, which I don't think is all bad, because I was kind of close to that C student. But what things do you see in a system that you would change to make it more accommodating for you as an individual at that level, if you could go back?
Okay, so I'm not going to say a C average student is not bad, but it is bad when you don't take advantage of opportunities that are given. And because I was taught better by my father and my mother, it was just me in high school going through certain things that nobody knew. So with high school today, I think a lot of people don't focus on the personal life. They give tips on how to graduate and what classes to take and how to manage this and how to manage that when it comes to education, but nobody really looks into a child's personal life. And I think that sometimes kind of make it seem like it's hard. It doesn't make it seem like it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to manage your personal life and education when you really don't sometimes have anyone to talk to, or you can't trust everybody. Your friends in high school are temporary friends. So you really don't have anybody to talk to. And so in education, I really feel like there should be guidance on how to manage reality. Because not everyone has a mother and not everyone has a father. But if they have a way to complete their education, there should be certain steps on how to complete reality, because it is something. Right.
When you hit that reality,
it is something.
You get out of the bubble here, right?
Yes.
So like a mentorship program or something of that nature, within and even outside the school.
Within and even outside the school, and I am all about it.
Did you have a mentor in high school?
When I was here, I don't think I did. I can't recall, but I did have people like Valda and one of the teachers who I love dearly, Mr. Noble. And I had Mr. Khan, and I had a group of people who really cared and who were really concerned about my education. And I did poetry, and then I did gospel choir, so I had Miss Brown. So that's how I kind of like managed my personal life, by doing stuff. But it still needs to be a deeper conversation when it comes to personal issues.
But what's next for Dustyle? What's
next for Dustyle? Well, Dustyle is, I am starting a blog.
Nice.
It's coming soon. Dustyle is going back to school.
That's awesome. You're going to write about that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm going to share that with the viewers. That's awesome.
Yes, I'm going to write about that because it wasn't easy taking this break, and it was something that I've learned a lot with being off from school, and I'm glad to go back. So that's pretty much up. I'm writing a blog, going back to school. I'm still doing my ministry with church, and I'm just excited for what's next, whatever is next, and I complete it. I'm just very excited for it.
Well, I appreciate you sharing your journey with us.
I appreciate you having me today.
Thank you so much. All right, man, you heard it. Dot Styles will be checking and watching that, reading that blog. Next time, we'll see you on Disrupt Education.